Hey guys, hey, happy Sunday, guys, and how are you all going? So, this vid is all about me cooking. So, come along to my kitchen and spend the time with me. Let's cook up a storm. Continue to like, share, subscribe, and tell a friend. Bye. Hey everyone, happy Sunday. Service started. So, I am doing my service first and then I'm going to be cooking. So sit back guys and relax and let's get into it. So happy Sunday again. Bye everyone. So guys, welcome back again. I had a little technical difficulty this morning with my phone and I had to delete a lot of things off of my phone. But thank God, I had a part from this morning that I did. Okay. So I did fry the fish. Okay. I didn't do anything else because I really wanted to do this cook with me, you know. And like I said, today's menu is provision, Creole fish, and stew peas. So the peas that I'm doing, I will have to um I will have to push it. It's not black eyed peas, it's pigeon peas, two pigeon peas, right? In a little coconut milk container. And obviously that said coconut milk is what I'm going to use also for the fish. All right. So guys, I have my provision right behind me. It's a bit. What I'm gonna do is peel the majority, put some in the freezer, and whenever I may need it, I will use it. All right. Plus, my son had bought some sorrel. All right. So this sorrel, I'm just going to organize it, boil it out. I have a couple of containers to put it and freeze it in the fridge itself. And I'm going to use just a hard bit because sorrel is extremely strong. So, and I can't really drink too much sorrel. They say it's not good for your high blood pressure and all of that. All right, it's not good. Too much of sorrel. So this will be organized. This already have cinnamon in it, and I'm seeing the cinnamon here. So I'll grate some nutmeg and add. I know that it have what you call it, clove. It have clove in it. Right, the ingredients: clove. It have bay leaf in it, cinnamon sticks, and aniseed. Aniseed, right? So just gonna do this out. And then I am going to, like I said, bottle it out. All right. So that's it there. I'm going to be cutting up some tomatoes, some onion, grating some garlic to put for the Creole sauce. Add some brine seasoning into it. And yeah, so take you all along. Okay. So guys, I got with me um, the provisions, and I'm going to cut this section in half, wash it, clean it, put the next piece into the um, freezer. Okay, sorry about that. All right, I have two plantains. I have more plantains, but I love plantains when it comes to breakfast. Two those, some sweet peppers, sweet potatoes here, and Irish potato. So yeah, guys, um, I've been eating a lot of provision in small quantities, but that's what I've been doing. All right. So yeah, stick with me. So guys, I had to do a voiceover letting you all know that I wash my provision, I put them on in a cast iron pot, that sort of thing. I had some onions, not onions, garlic, sorry, it's about a pound it to put it into the peas, to cook the peas. So therefore I had to do this voiceover in order um, for to sound out the songs to the background. Okay, I was telling you all about the pumpkin, the carrots, everything that I'm going to be using, all right, to put into the pot with the peas, okay, and then the cucumbers and the pineapple will be making a salsa. So you all will see what I'm talking about. The seasoning also going inside of the pot, the peas, that is, all right. So yeah guys, that's me just taking the seasoning that I've made to put inside of the peas that I'm showing you all, that I'm going to pressure cook shortly. I'm so sorry you all couldn't really hear what I was saying, but due to the fact of the music in the background, I had to do this voiceover. And I'm going to cut up the garlic, chop it up fine, and put it into the pot, you know. Just how to take it as it comes, you understand? I'm so sorry that I had to do over this, you know, I had to do over this voice. And yeah guys, so I am explaining, you know. I'm so sorry, but it is what it is, and you'll know that the copyright issues, and I really didn't want this to happen, but I had to do it. Alright guys, so bear with me. Okay, bye. You know, so guys, you had to excuse my stove, right? That's how it's looking. This is the oil that I used to fry the fish. I took it back out. I took back out some fish, so I don't know what I will do. Okay, I don't know what I'm gonna do. All right, and this is the pigeon peas here. So I'll be putting it on the stove shortly. pumpkin, onions, tomatoes. Alright, so this I'm gonna just put it into the fridge and wait for the paste to be, done but soft. And I'm gonna cut up the remainder pumpkin, put it in a bag provisions, I place them into the freezer. Alright? So, the potato. So guys, the kitchen is hot. There is a saying, who in the kitchen has really heat, right? So I have here with me the pineapple, tomatoes, cucumbers. I am cutting it up in cubes. Okay, that's like a little salsa or something. Alright. And I have my onion with me. So if we slice, and then we're going to turn it and dice it. Alright. And obviously that's along with some garlic. It's just for flavoring. You know, we flavor our little salsa. And we have a line that I am going to I'll be some more provision to take out. Alright. A pepper. Piece of pepper. And to put with that along with some garlic. Two garlic. Okay. Just gonna chop it as fine as possible. So I usually whole pepper, that is, alright, rubbing the line. rub the lime up it. So just tossing it up. So the remainder of the provision, taking them out. I didn't check them, alright. I did not test the provision, although they are pretty small. I left it, I took it out. The only thing that is big is the dasheen, and I will be checking on that in a little bit. It's supposed to be good by now because it's just half a dasheen, right? I'll be checking the pigeon peas shortly. Clean up the sink. I did half of the pineapple. I'm gonna cling wrap the other one, and I'm gonna leave it out a tiny bit, and then I'm gonna put it into the fridge. Okay. So I just had to fix the salsa thing that I make there, and do the Creole sauce, and then the pigeon peas, and that is it, people. All right, so we're gonna talk. So I already made the salsa. All right, I'm going to put it in this container, put it in the fridge. All right, transfer this here. Now, nevertheless, I didn't had any shadow belly, but the seasoning that I have compiled in the bowl, right, had shadow belly. So, with that exception, I used it. Alright? And when I say this thing tasting good, it's spicy. I'm a woman, I love, how the Jamaicans and them they say, me love pepper, me love pepper. Alright? That's the only sweetness I have. See pepper? But the pepper has to be tasting good. Okay? So this is going into the fridge to get a little chill. Alright, people, look how it's looking. Oh my god. Oh my god. So I'm now going to remove the pigeon peas, the pigeon peas from on the stove, and I will be adding in what you see in here. Alright, so this is the pumpkin, onion, tomatoes. It has carrots in there too. I like to beautify my pigeon peas, and obviously I'm going to be using the coconut milk. I'm going to show you whole. So I'm using the sun. Alright, this, I have 2 packs, but I will be using one and a half for the pigeon peas and the Creole sauce. Okay, so I got these 2 pots on the stove here right now. One is for the Creole sauce and the other one, okay, is for the pigeon peas. I am just checking to see if it have water. Still have water in it. And this is drying out a bit. I will be adding some oil. This is for the Creole sauce. Mother sucker. Oh, Pepsi. This is for the pigeon peas. Now, like I just tell my son, if you're versatile enough, you can cook both items almost at the same time. Alright? But you have got to be careful because you don't want none of your items burning. Alright? And low and slow is better than quick or high and fast. You understand? So if you have your flames high, possibility exists, yes, the food will cook, but you want your food to have that extra oomph, that extra, taste. That's, what did I say? The pièce resistance, that sort of thing. That's what you're looking for overall with your food. Alright? So I'm mixing up. Ooh. Now my mother just said to cook the spoon, right? So I'm just getting this a little turn up, toss up. This is for the Creole sauce. Alright. Now I got something to the spoon. I'm going to be careful of where I am walking. Whew. Alright. I'm going to mix up the water for the peas, likewise for the Creole sauce. Alright? You guys, you won't believe the smell that's coming out of this kitchen. The smell, the aroma. So this is for the peas and this is for my Creole sauce. Okay, All right. So I'm just checking. Pigeon pea soft, literally soft. All right. So it's about a cup and a half that I use for the coconut milk. Okay. I'm just adding a little bit of pigeon pea sauce to it. Okay. And like I say, this is the Creole sauce. I'm just gonna add a little ketchup and a little sugar to it, both items. So I strained out the remainder, the little liquid, and I'm putting this into that. Now I'm gonna turn it down because I don't want nothing spilling over the stove. Alright. And this, I'm just gonna add some sugar to this. So I'm adding a little bit of ketchup, not too much. Same thing here. I'm also going to add a little bit of cinnamon. I'm also going to add a little bit of sugar to this, likewise a little, okay? And no, it will not be sweet. Add a little bit of black pepper. And a little bit of pink Himalayan salt. Remember, you could add salt, but you can't take away the salt out of it if it's too salty. So you have to taste your food. Okay. Good. Great. Creamy, nice, everything. Very good. Very, very good. Very good. All right. Very good. They are both on a low fire. So they both are on a low fire. The Creole sauce. You can add your fish to the Creole sauce. I don't like, I'm very particular. I don't like my fish in my Creole sauce. I like my Creole sauce on my food. You understand what I'm saying? And then the peas, of course. There are two different kind of colors within. They are not the same. They are very much different. Okay, that's the other thing. You're looking for color contrast in various ways. You know, some people like their food bland, like the pigeon peas bland, no pumpkin, no this or whatever. I have grown up with putting pumpkin, tomatoes, onions, seasoning, that sort of thing into my pigeon peas, and my Creole sauce, tomatoes, onions, pepper, green seasoning, that sort of thing. All right, they are both different, but they both have coconut milk in it. All right, and obviously, as you see, I place ketchup. All right, so yeah, people, I still have the provision to peel and place in a container, and when everything is done, I am going to show you all. Okay, all right, I may come back on and show you the process of how I peel my provision and cut them up and blah, 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 that sort of thing. Or you may just see the end product. So guys, I am in the process of cutting up the provision. Okay. Plate it out. Alright? We're going to plate out our meal. So I fried my fish this morning. All right, let's take a look at what's going on with the peas. Ah, yes. So you all remember how far the liquid was in this. So you see what has happened. Okay, this is the peas and this is the Creole sauce. I fried my fish and I like my fish well fried. Okay, so we got that there. I actually call my neighbor for a little bit of the salsa that I made because I made it the last time and she loved how it tastes. So I decided to call her, obviously. This was Phil and give her some. Oh my God, the aroma that is coming out of this. Oh my goodness. You guys. And of course we have the Creole sauce. So I'm using my bowl. I'm closing these windows. Gotta wash again here. All them stuff out of there. So guys, you saw when I was plating all the food. So this is how it is looking, guys. So we have the Creole sauce, the provision all around. Okay, the provision, my fish, my salsa, and my stew pigeon peas. So guys, that is it, you know. Like, share, tell a friend, and yeah guys, this is how my Sunday lunch is looking, and it was a pleasure. So guys, it was a pleasure cooking for you all, and for you all to see the plated finished product. I'm not going to drink any juice. I will have a glass of water, and I'm in at all. I love what I do. At times I love it, I'm not gonna lie, but cooking is a tedious thing, and I sweat a lot, you know. I never used to sweat like this before, but I say this, you gotta love cooking, and I try to do it to the best of my abilities. So thank you. Continue to thumbs up the video, like, share, tell a friend, and yeah guys, continue to serve God, you know, in truth and in purpose, and in just continue, you know. Sunday service was great today, once again, and I would adhere anyone to find God, no matter what you're going through. You know, God is the answer, no matter what you're dealing with. You know, keep smiling. Of course, there will have times where people will test you, but nevertheless, keep showing up. Show up for yourself, show up for your loved ones, show up, keep showing up, and keep praying. Alright, so love in the house, everyone. Happy Sunday. And I believe this is the end of well, in the Catholic community, I think the Sunday after Holy Sunday, or whatever they call it, is when they commence everything. I believe my mom went today. I didn't go. I wanted to just, you know, bask in my own glory and listen to my service. And obviously the service that I do follow, they had baptism today, so it was baptism Sunday for a lot of people, you know, ones who give their life to Christ, with the children, that sort of thing. So guys, thumbs up the video, like, share, tell a friend, so we all can be friends. Alright, so bye from my kitchen.